Hi guys, I want you to join me in making a very simple chicken karahi where I use very few ingredients. This is something different to the other karahi recipes I've posted earlier on. So stay tuned and watch this recipe only on If Nat Can Cook. And time to make some chicken again, but today's chicken is going to be a really interesting one because I know that a lot of you like to have kadai, and if you're living abroad, this is a dish that you crave, especially when it's nice and cold wherever you are. So today I'm going to be making a simple kadai chicken. I've already posted a dhaba kadai chicken earlier on, but this one is a little different, and I want you to stay tuned and follow this recipe on If Nat Can Cook. If you ask me, I will definitely tell you that chicken karahi is most probably our national dish. There's not a single city in Pakistan that doesn't specialize in making their own version of chicken karahi. For today's chicken karahi, I've used about 200 grams of boneless chicken breast pieces that I've cut into small cubes there, and I've added about 500 grams of chicken on bones. Now, every home has their preference. Some people like leg pieces and some people like breast pieces, but we like a combination of both, and there has to be some bones for the karahi to turn out real nice and juicy. That's about 1.5 tablespoons of ginger chopped up nicely, and 2 tablespoons of chopped up garlic. Now this is roughly chopped. 9 tomatoes that I've halved or quartered, and some green chilies, cut up green chilies, some coriander, fresh. I'm going to use a tablespoon of tomato paste. And here I have 1 chicken stock cube, 1 teaspoon each of freshly grounded black pepper, and grounded whole black cumin, which is also zira, half a teaspoon each of Kashmiri red chili powder and red chili flakes, 1 teaspoon of salt. So let's get started, guys. Heat a wok like this, and when it's very hot, you add some oil. Chicken kadai requires a little extra oil, guys, but I'm using a non-stick pan, so let's see how much you use, but it does require a little bit of extra oil. And the first thing I'm going to add ginger garlic. Saute this, and it's nicely brown. Next thing that goes in are the chicken pieces. Raise the fire and saute this on medium to high heat for at least 5-10 minutes. It's been 3 minutes, and I'm going to keep stirring this for another 3. You just have to make sure it's not pink anymore and the water's kind of dried up. 7 minutes into sauteing this, I'm going to add all the masala. Saute it a little more. Saute that for 2 to 3 minutes and add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Now this is optional, guys. The reason I add tomato paste is because it adds a lovely color, and I like tomato paste. I like the taste of it. Intense. And now add the tomatoes. Mix. Saute. Lower the flame, cover and cook this, and I'm going to time myself. It shouldn't take more than 15 minutes, but let's see. 11 minutes, the tomatoes have left water. Time to remove the skin from the tomatoes. I think I need tongs for this. The skin just comes off as easily as that. And that's the reason why I leave the tomatoes in larger pieces, so that it's easier to take larger portions of the skin out. Or you can even peel the tomatoes and cook that. Okay, so I want you to take a look at what I've done. I've taken the skin off and I've emptied that into a bowl. And I've just taken my wooden spoon and I'm kind of helping the tomatoes to dissolve by breaking it up. But I shall cover this again for a few minutes. Covered it for 5 minutes, and let's take a look at what's going on. So the tomatoes are nearly done, just a few pieces here and there. At this point, I think I'm going to add the whole green chilies, not the cut up ones, but the whole. I'm going to add about 5 or 6, maybe 7. Let's see. Yep, 7 of them. I'm going to cover this and cook this. Once this is done, I'm going to check for seasoning, whether I need a little more salt or maybe a little red chili powder. We'll check then. And right at the end, I'm going to add a little bit of garam masala powder, not too much. I think it's ready. Smelling great. I'm going to leave it a little curry-like. See some gravy in there. I'm just going to raise the fire a little bit, wait for the oil to rise, and serve this. Okay, I tried that. I felt that it needed a little bit more salt, so I've added that. And half a teaspoon or less of garam masala. I've added the juice of half a lemon. And this is nearly done. Oil has risen very nicely. And so this is done. I've garnished it with cut up green chilies, some coriander, and of course I have used julienned ginger pieces, which is a must I feel in chicken karahi. Now I posted so many recipes, guys, of chicken karahi, but this is different to what I posted earlier. I want you guys to follow this and make it and tell me what you think soon.